Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to discuss about Prologue to the Canterbury Tales written by Geoffrey Chaucer. So as you know, this prologue comprises over 858 lines, so I have decided to break it down into small parts. So the Canterbury Tales is actually a collection of 24 stories which contains over 17,000 lines. But what is the prologue? Prologue is the preface of that Canterbury Tales, and as you know, it is composed by Geoffrey Chaucer between 1387 and 1400. The opening section of Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales is known as the general prologue. So basically Chaucer was giving the description about the Canterbury Tales, who were the characters, what were their personality traits. So this is a framework of a religious pilgrimage. So the prologue serves as the foundation for the story. Prologue क्या करता है? Prologue आपको एक नींव देता है, आपको एक introduction देता है about the story, about the Canterbury Tales. Okay, it introduces the concept of a group of pilgrims traveling from London to the shrine of Thomas Becket in Canterbury Cathedral. तो प्रोलोग क्या करता है, इंट्रोड्यूस करता है that pilgrims, a group of pilgrims around 29 who were traveling from London to Canterbury, and in that travel, in that journey, they were discussing, they were telling the story which we can read in the Canterbury Tales. Additionally, it provides a vivid depiction of the diverse pilgrims themselves. So let's see the character first. First character is a knight, then his son, a squire, the knight's yeoman, a prioress, accompanied by a nun and the nun's priest, a monk, a friar, a merchant, a clerk, a sergeant of law, a franklin, a haberdasher, a carpenter, a weaver, a dyer. Next character is a tapestry weaver, a cook, a shipman, doctor of physic, wife of Bath, parson, and his brother, a plowman, a miller, a manspiel, a reeve, a sumner, a pardoner. In this prologue, it is mentioned that there were around 29 characters, but when we see the character list, it is 30 characters actually. And apart from that, there were two other characters. Who are they? The host, whose name is Harry Bailey. He is the owner of a inn, और जिसको हम ढाबा बोल सकते हैं, रेस्टोरेंट भी बोल सकते हैं, जहाँ हम रेस्ट करते हैं, ठीक है, जहाँ ये जो सारे pilgrims थे, they were resting in that place before going to a journey. And the 32 character number 32 is Chaucer himself. Chaucer was also there. He was also describing the incident. So Chaucer was also considered to be a character. So this is the actual text of this prologue to Canterbury Tales in the left hand corner. As this poem contains 858 lines, so I have decided to break it down into few sections. Let's read the first stanza. It contains 19 lines. Here begins the book of the Tales of Canterbury, and in this stanza, the poet has given the details of the month of April and the springtime. So let's read. 1. That April with its showers suited, the drought of March hath purged to the root. April, it brings showers, and with that showers, the dryness of March ends. The April shower rejuvenates the nature, and for that reason, it blooms in flora and fauna. One Zephyrus eke with his sweet breath. तो जब जेफायरस आता है अपने जो है ब्रेथ के साथ, ब्रेथ मतलब हवा के साथ, inspired hath in every hold and heath the tender crops, and the young sun hath in the ram his half course run. So it is saying that basically when Zephyrus starts to blow, the name of the wind is Zephyrus, you should note it down. So after Zephyrus comes, it breathes life into every field, and the tender crops means गेहूं हो गया, if धान हो गया, it grows after that. And the young son has completed half of his journey through Aries. जब sun का जो है एक आधा चक्कर लग जाता है द एरीज द जोडियक साइन का। एंड स्मॉल बर्ड्स मेक मेलोडीज, जब छोटे छोटे बर्ड जो है वो गाना गाते रहते हैं और यहाँ से वहाँ जो है वो लोग दौड़ते रहते हैं। that sleep all night with open eye that sleepen all night with open ear, so pricketh them nature his courage। तो नेचर जो है, ये जो छोटे छोटे जो पंछी होते हैं, बर्ड्स होते हैं, दे स्लीप विथ ओपन आईज, एंड नेचर इसको जो है बहुत प्यार से जो है अपने अंदर रखता है, अपने अंदर बड़ा करता है। देन लॉन्ग फॉर टू गोन ऑन पिलग्रिमेज, तो उस टाइम लोगों के मन में जो है पिलग्रिमेज में जाने का एक इच्छा आता है। जैसे यू कैन ऑल्सो रिलेट टू दिस थिंग, जब स्प्रिंग सीजन आ जाता है तो ज़्यादा ठंडा भी नहीं रहता, ज़्यादा गर्मी भी नहीं रहता, तो हम लोगों को घूमने जाने का मन होता है। तो एग्जैक्टली लाइक दैट अप्रैल मंथ के टाइम पे कैंटरबरी या फिर जो लंदन में वेदर इतना अच्छा रहता है, तो लोगों के मन में जो है घूमने जाने का, कोई भी पिलग्रिमेज जाने का जो है मन होता है। So basically in the month of April the weather becomes so perfect, so cool, people want to go to pilgrimage on distant lands, on different lands, and farmers for to second strange strangers to fern hulls, coth in sundry lawns, and especially from every shire end of England to Canterbury they went, the holy blissful martyr for to seek that him hath holpen one that they were sick. When the April comes and there are so many people who wants to go on pilgrimage, and the farmers were there who were taking them to different places, to far off holy places known in various lands, and especially from every end of England they travel to Canterbury to seek the holy blessed martyr who has helped them when they were sick. So they were there to take the blessings of that martyr, Thomas St. Becket. During this season, a number of numerous people they embark on voyages to distant sacred lands. बहुत सारे जगह पे वो लोग जाते हैं. But a large number of people they opt to visit Canterbury, especially the Canterbury Cathedral, to pay homage to the relics of St. Thomas Becket. So they express their gratitude to the martyr for his assistance during times of their dire need. जब उन लोगों को ज़रूरत होता है तब इनका आशीर्वाद हमेशा उन पे बना रहता है. Here is the summary of this stanza. In April the shower brings relief to the dryness of March and nourishes the earth. The gentle breeze of Zephyrus breathes life into nature. If the name of the wind comes, you need to answer it is Zephyrus. Okay. A desire awakens in people's heart. लोगों के मन में एक desire आता है. क्या desire? The young to embark on pilgrimage and travel to distant lands to visit sacred places. वो लोग जो है holy places में जाने के लिए निकल पड़ते हैं. Pilgrims from all corners of England journey to Canterbury to seek the blessings of the revered martyr St. Thomas Becket's shrine. तो पूरे इंग्लैंड से जो है कैंटरबरी जाने के लिए लोग आते हैं to seek the blessings. Becket is believed to possess the power to heal the sins of the faithful. We feel that in this season on a day in Southwark at the Tubard, as I lay ready to wenden on my pilgrimage to Canterbury with full devout courage. तो ऑन अ पर्टिकुलर डे, मतलब उसी सीजन में अप्रैल के महीने में ही आई वॉज देयर एट टबर्ड इन. टबर्ड जो है इनका एक नाम है, ढाबा बोल सकते हो आप, रेस्टोरेंट बोल सकते हो, होटल बोल सकते हो, जो कि साउथ वर्क में लोकेटेड है. आई वॉज देयर, आई वॉज देयर, आई the I here is Geoffrey Chaucer, who was also going to the shrine of Canterbury, ready to embark on my pilgrimage. I was also there. I was preparing for the pilgrimage to Canterbury with full devout courage. मन में जो है एक courage था, एक श्रद्धा था, वो लेके मैं निकल पड़ा था. At night, we are coming into that hostelry, well 9 and 20 in a campaign. So there is mainly 30 characters, as I have already given you the list. You can check it out there. At that time, at that period of the night, they arrived at that inn of sundry folk by adventure Valley in fellowship and pilgrims where they alley, a diverse company of people bound together by fate as fellow pilgrims. तो डाइवर्स कंपनी का क्या मतलब है, वो लोग एक दूसरे से जो है रिलेटेड नहीं थे, बहुत अलग अलग लोग थे, बहुत तरीके का लोग थे जो कि बाउंड टुगेदर, जो एक साथ आए थे। दे वेर कमिंग टुगेदर बाय फेट। ये जो है पूरा भाग्य का खेल है, बिकॉज दे डोंट नो ईच अदर, बट दे वेर at that particular time they were together for a reason. They were going to the pilgrimage. That is why they are together. That two word Canterbury, old and right, the chambers and the stables were in white, and well we one estate at a best day. All heading towards the destination of Canterbury. The rooms and stables at the inn were spacious. The rooms at the Tavern Inn, they were big, so it was very comfortable for them, providing us with comfort and ease. They were very much comfortable in that inn. They were staying at that inn for the night, and shortly when the sun was to rest, so had I spoken with them, everyone, and before long, as the sun began to set, I had conversed with each and every one of them. तो पहले कि सूरज ढल जाता, मतलब from the afternoon time already, I started to converse with them, that I was her fellowship anon, and made forward early for to rise to take our way there, as I owe divorce. I immediately become a part of their company. So I started talking to them in such a way, ऐसा मैं बात करने लग गया उन लोगों से, ऐसा घुल मिल गया, that I became the part of their company, deciding to wake up early and proceed on our journey. तो हमने क्या सोचा कि I will wake up early and I will go with them only, okay? As I will now describe to you. तो जर्नी में क्या हो रहा है, क्या होता है आगे, I will describe it to you now. Here is the short summary. During the springtime, Chaucer was staying at the Tavern at Southwark. He was preparing to embark on a pilgrimage. A group of around 29 individuals arrived at that inn. So basically, if you question why I am saying it 29, because it is not clear. There also it is written around 29, but the characters they were given is 30. So that is why around 29 I am mentioning it. Okay, becoming his fellow pilgrims, they were a diverse assembly. They are different types of people brought together by destiny and shared the goal of reaching Canterbury. Everyone shared the goal of reaching Canterbury. The inn provided ample accommodations and facilities, ensuring the comfort. So it was very much spacious, that dhaba or inn. Okay. As evening approached, Chaucer engaged in conversations with each member of the group. तो इवनिंग टाइम में चॉसर सबके साथ बात करता है, क्विकली बिकमिंग अ पार्ट ऑफ देयर कंपनी, सबके साथ घुल मिल जाता है. With a plan to start the journey early in the morning, he will now proceed to recount the details of the pilgrimage. तो वो क्या प्लान करता है कि वो भी he will also go with them, okay, and he will recount the details for pilgrimage. But nonetheless, will I have time and space, ere that I further in this tale pace, methink it accordant to reason, to tell you all the condition of each of them, so as it seemed me, and which they weren, and of what degree, and eke in what array that they were in, and at a night then all I first began. However, while I have the opportunity, before I proceed further in this narrative, before beginning this whole story, I want to give you a comprehensive picture. It seems reasonable and fitting to provide you with a comprehensive account of each individual's characteristics. So I want to give you the details of each and every individual present in that scene, their identities and social status, and also describe their appearance. So I want to give you their identities. Okay, how do they look like, what is their social status, and how are their attire. So how they carry themselves, I will give you a short description, a comprehensive description, and I shall begin with a night. तो मैं पहले जो है night से शुरू करूँगा. So we'll discuss the description of the character from the next video. Thank you for watching the video.